And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. So we've managed to leave our village. We're now heading towards the supposed man who has the symbol that we seek. I'm just taking a nice gentle stroll. Since there isn't really much of a rush.
Get out of the way!
After him!
That isn't right now, is it? Now, it's been quite some time since, let's say, going to the Davenport homestead. And I'd like everyone just to try to think back to when, well, we would have been here as Shay. Now, the assassins mainly used to have encampments around the homestead itself, so there wasn't really anything around. However, doesn't mean that we can't do stuff.
Hey, what are you doing? That's mine! I'll have your head!
Hello.
Hello.
You must be one of them native fellas from the, what's it called? Iroquois tribe. Aye. You from that?
Of course not, Terry. Iroquois ain't a tribe.
Is so.
Is not. The Iroquois is a confederation.
Consider what now?
Interesting. A boorish man.
What?
I was told you could train me.
No. Go away!
I'm not leaving!
Achilles Davenport. You may not think it to look at him now, but this man was once the mentor of the powerful branch of the Assassins, the Colonial Brotherhood. Achilles' life before he was an assassin isn't well documented. It seems that most of the records were destroyed when the Templars nearly wiped out the Order in 1763. From what I do have, Achilles was recruited in the mid-1730s and became a mentor in 1746. He had a gift for both recruitment and organisation, so before long was head of a crew of assassins that spanned across the colonies and much of the frontier. Achilles strengthened the ties between the Order and the nations of the Iroquois Confederacy, and particularly the Kahnekahgan. Though, as far as our records show, Connor is the first Native American to actually become an assassin. Keeping in mind that this is only going by, for one in AC3 they said that Connor was the first, but really it would have been Kasekawase who joined. But going by what the information that Sean has, they really don't know. So, which is all good, I suppose.
I need a place to camp. This should... There must be another way in. Please, all I ask is a moment of your time.
I apologize if I've been unclear or otherwise confused you with my words. It was never my intention to mislead, so let me try to clarify. Get the hell off my land.
I'm coming up! Just hear me out. What are you so afraid of?
Afraid? You think I'm afraid of anything? Least of all a self-important little scab like you? Or you might dream of being a hero, of riding to rescues, of saving the world. But stay this course, and the only thing you're gonna be is dead. The world's moved on, boy. Best you do too.
I will not leave, do you hear me? I'm never leaving. Just wait, old man. I will not be defeated so easily. You will train me. You have to.
These are square toes. This'll be easy.
That's what you said last time, and I wound up with a dead horse and a dark eye.
Who are you?
No one you need concern yourself with, little britches.
Best cut for something bad happens.
No.
Can't say we didn't warn ya.
Ow.
Look at the savage dog!
Songs and spirits can't save you now. Why are you here? What do you want?
Best ask the boss man.
You working for the old man, then? That it? Maybe this will get you talking. Thank you.
Clean this up. Then I suppose we should talk.
Achilles was watching.
Sorry.
Not your fault. This whole place is ready to come down. Goddamn miracle it hasn't already. Anyway, who are you?
My name is Ratonhnhaké.
Right. Well, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Now, tell me why you're here.
I was told to seek this symbol.
Do you even know what that symbol represents? Or what it is you're asking for?
No.
And yet, here you are.
The spirit said that I am...
These spirits of yours have been harassing the assassins for centuries. Ever since Ezio uncorked the bottle. But you don't even know what an assassin is, do you? Well, they're settled in then. I've got a story to tell, and it's gonna take a while to get it all out.
I would have loved it if they kept this in. The conversation.
And so, this is why the Assassins have dedicated themselves to the pursuit of the Templars. Because if they succeed, your spirit's visions will become reality.
Then I will stop them.
Oh, I have no doubt you'll try. Come on, I've something to show you. Careful. Wasn't a joke when I said this place was coming apart.
Why don't you repair it?
What's the point? Besides, I don't have materials for the job.
So buy them.
Look at me! You think I can just march into some store, purse full of pounds, and go shopping?
Yes. Why not?
So naive.
Remember, Shay wasn't able to get into this bit when he was technically an assassin.
This way.
Or we are able to. This is the basement.
I don't think you can just come in here, throw those on, and call yourself an assassin.
I did not. I would never presume...
That's all right. I know they've a certain allure. Very well. I'll train you. Then we'll know if you've the right to wear those robes.
Thank you.
Name's Achilles. Come on, then. We've work to do.
You are a speck of dust, a nothing. You and all your kind. Living in the dirt like animals. Oblivious to the true ways of the world.
What do the Templars want?
What they've always wanted. Control. They see an opportunity in the colonies. A chance for new beginnings, unfettered by the chaos of the past. This is why they backed the British. Here they have a chance to illustrate the merits of their beliefs. A people in service to the principles of order and structure.
I have seen what is to come if they succeed. They have to die, don't they? All of them. Even my father.
Especially your father. He's the one holding the whole thing together.
Okay.
So I trained. In running, in climbing, in fighting, in falling. And for every lesson that concerned the body, there were two that concerned the mind. Language, philosophy, logic, the arts. Achilles taught most often of the assassins and Templars, their structures, origins, and purpose. Centuries of history condensed into a few short days. I told him of the men who had burned my village, of Charles Lee, and my promise to him. Achilles explained that Lee and his followers were Templars, and that they were led by none other than my own father. If I was to serve the order, these men would become my targets. So I worked harder, learned faster, but for all my progress, it was clear that I still had much to learn. My training had only just begun.
So, taking into account of what young Connor has said here, technically speaking, as of this moment, he is a novice in the Brotherhood. And as such, he has very limited ability, but through the training with Achilles, all this stuff is going to be spearheaded. He knows how to fight and everything else, and with what Achilles will show him and teach him will only amplify this. However, in order to get things up and running, we need to get the homestead fixed.
Good morning.
To you as well. You taking a trip?
I've decided to do something about the house, and you're going to help me. Get it?
In 1770 Boston.
Don't stare.
Sorry.
Come on.
This place is incredible. The people, the sounds and smells. I could walk these streets for days and know not even half its wonders.
I thought the same as you upon a time. These days, I much prefer the quiet of the countryside.
But there is so much life here. So many opportunities.
For a few, my boy. For a few. There's a store close to here. You're to buy the items on this list. Tell them where the carriage is, and they'll see that it's loaded. Understood?
Yes.
Good. You're also going to need a new name. Your skin is fair enough that you might pass for one with Spanish or Italian blood. Better to be thought a Spaniard than a native. And both are better still than I.
That is not true.
What's true and what is aren't always the same.
What would you call me then?
Connor. Yes, that will be your name. All right then, off you go.
It's a bit heartbreaking to know. Connor is Achilles' son. Not this one, but his actual son. And he died, obviously, when he was a child. So, having to name Ratonhnhaké as Connor is kind of like having a second son. A bit of pride. Now, sometimes I do have to wonder and question the whole map design in terms of the viewpoints. But it is what it is, and I can't argue with it. But I do think sometimes certain viewpoints are just too close to each other. Now, although Achilles says that Connor can pass for somebody with Spanish or Italian descent due to fairness of skin, which will be truthful, but what doesn't help Connor in his case is he still dresses as a native. You know, it is what it is. Righty. Let's just be sure. Good. So let's go towards this general store then. And get things sorted out. Now currently, there is talk, about America seeking some form of being treated as equal to that of Britain. I mean, we can clearly see with certain posters. There have been talks at different town hall meetings and people lashing out. These things haven't been as violent, but it is getting to a stage where it's not seen as accepted or being acceptable. The redcoats are very tempted to act, but they have to stay their hand.
It seems each day a new tax is levied, a new rule enforced, all without our consent. The Revenue Act. the Indemnity Act, the Commissioners of Customs Act. Oh, Chancellor Townsend must have thought himself so clever when he papered these thefts and made them law, but the Constitution says we've a right to refuse, that there will be no taxation without representation. Tell me, who represented us in Parliament? Who spoke on our behalf? Signed in our stead? Give me a name. Only you can't. And you know why? You can't tell me who represented us because nobody did.
Even though I am somebody from the UK, hearing such thing of not being properly represented is something which really sticks.
You lost?
I need the items on this list.
Will you be paying with coin or trade? Some of these things I have, some I don't. Lumber's hard to come by since my supplier up and vanished. I have the tools and pitch, though. Nails, too. So, where do you want this delivered?
Our wagon is near the State House.
Alrighty.
I should return to Achilles.
Who stands in Parliament for Boston?
Everyone,
New York or Virginia?
come with us.
No one.
We've had enough.
We're going to be witnesses to the Boston Massacre.
We're headed to the customs house to toss some quips at the lobsters. James, Sam, come on. We're going to ruffle
What
some
happened?
redback feathers.
That's what we're going to find
With me,
out.
to King Street.
Follow
we'll
me.
show them. Down to the customs house for a spree. Come on.
I say again, disperse! Congregating in this manner is forbidden!
We're not going anywhere, Bug.
Oi! Why didn't you go back to England?
No good can come of this chaos! Return to your homes, and all will be forgiven!
Never!
Not until you've answered for your crimes.
You're right, cowards!
You don't scare us.
Pointing guns at unarmed...
We ain't afraid.
Is that my father?
Yes, which means trouble is sure to follow. I need you to tail his accomplice. This crowd is a powder keg. We can't allow him to light the fuse.
But
nothing. Do as I say and go.
Come on, you gosh-gutted coward! It doesn't shoot at me!
Hey, Lobster, go ahead. Fire your little gun.
You bit fat, rum, some bacon-faced soap! I do soon fight you!
Boy, you there! What's all the fuss about?
Fire at the townhouse.
That's cool.
Your plot is ended.
Not quite.
Oh, damn you! Fire!
Crap.
I need to find Achilles.
I suppose we could just quickly pop in here.
To business.
Over here.
You're Achilles' boy. Connor, was it? I saw what happened at the townhouse. A fine mess, that.
Who are you?
Samuel Adams, at your service. Achilles asked me to get you out of Boston.
Explain.
The whole city's looking for you.
Oh yay, oh yay! A criminal stalks the streets, wanted in connection with the massacre at the townhouse. Citizens are advised to call the guards if they see him. £10 to whoever brings this madman
What am I supposed to do?
You can take down these posters for a start. Return to me once you remove the others.
We can't be seen together until these posters are gone.
But we now suspect a man of native origin. Many speculate...
Take down those posters and then we'll talk.
A show of solidarity with the protesters? Vengeance for an attack on his people? Or was it merely an act of madness? I fear we shall have no answers until he is in custody. So long as he still walks the streets, all of us are in danger. do if you collect the bounty.
But we now suspect a man of native origin. Many speculate as to why he acted. A show of solidarity with the protesters? Vengeance for an attack on his people? Or was it merely an act?
Ah, Connor. There you are. I'd like you to meet Cyrus.
Is he the killer?
Tease. Cyrus is on our side, or rather, for the right price, he will be.
Have you seen this man?
Watch and learn.
Oh yay, oh yay! Word has reached us that the man responsible for today's shooting may have been in disguise. A wig and makeup tin were found near the scene of the crime. Witnesses describe a middle-aged gentleman of pale complexion fleeing towards the wharves, rifle in arm.
Thank you kindly, Cyrus.
Pleasure.
Come on, then. There's still one last bit of work to do.
So we're learning about our notorious
Where are we going?
To the
meter.
printer. Where do you think all those posters came from? They're made by a machine. We need to shut it down.
Oh, for God's sake.
I can go by rooftop and meet you there.
No. Better you learn about the tunnels now.
Tunnels?
The Masons have a whole network of them under the city. They're quite useful when speed and secrecy are required.
Seriously? You won't go across the roof?
He's done no wrong. Let him alone.
Screw it, they're not going to let me go, are they?
He's done no wrong. Let him alone. He's done no wrong. Let him alone. Unhand that boy or I'll see to it the whole city knows of your crimes. Unhand that boy or I'll see to it the whole city knows of your crimes. Here we are, then. I'll see you in...
If only I had known. Don't worry, I can easily restart the damn thing.
Where are we going?
To the printer. Where do you think all those posters came from? They're made by a machine. We need to shut it down. Damn it, we're too late. They've set up a checkpoint. Come on. This way.
I can go by rooftop and meet you there.
No. Better you learn about the tunnels now.
Tunnels?
Yeah, I should have done this originally, but I like the combat, so... It's all about waiting at the moment. Come on, Sam. You're supposed to be quick at this.
Here we are, then. I'll see you inside.
Ah, wow. I just bloody cracked my neck there. Oof.
Hold on.
And here we go. So these are fast travel points, which are allegedly used by the Freemasons.
Use your lantern to light the lamps, Connor. They'll help us find our way should we get turned around.
I wonder why they built these tunnels.
Rats usually give off a good direction.
I can't help but feel this is the wrong direction.
You're probably right, but... it's best to map everything. Charter.
Excellent. Let us move on.
This way.
Much as it pains me to say it, we must follow the rats, as they often move in the direction of an exit. Well, well. You were right. I apologize for ever doubting. No wonder Achilles has taken such an interest in you. Arse. I don't suppose lockpicking is part of your repertoire? Well done. The printer isn't far. Let us reconvene there.
There we go. So, in order to unlock fast travel, before, instead of it being viewpoints, it was actually tunnel networks. Now, this in itself was a good thing, but then they said, well, we can't just make it easier somebody just walking up to a place and buying it. Why don't we make it more interactive? So, if we have an underground tunnel network, how else are you going to fast travel there unless you know about where you're going? Alright, well, since we don't need to worry about atoms,
You ask a great deal of me, Sam.
I know, but I wouldn't be here if it wasn't important, if it wasn't vital.
Fine. Just this once, though. In the future, such things will come at a price. Resetting the type is neither quick nor easy. To say nothing of the cost should I be discovered.
I shall not forget this kindness.
Nor I.
His work will see your last little bit of notoriety erased. Come, I'll show you how to leave now that order's been restored. So, now you've had a chance to see how it all works. Untoward actions will upset the citizens and inevitably lead to the guards being called. Depending on the severity of your transgression, they may simply search a bit before giving up and returning to their post. But should you offend them severely or repeatedly, they'll become much more aggressive in their pursuits. I've shown you 3 ways to turn the tide. Remove wanted posters, bribe town criers, or visit a printer to create your own propaganda.
This feels wrong. Why not just speak to someone and explain my innocence?
You can't be serious.
We counter one lie with another. Words on paper instantly taken as truth. And all of it without question.
They loosed this beast. Or have you forgotten? I merely helped you tame and turn it round.
There must be another way. Something more honest.
Well, when you find it, do let me know. But until then, we sculpt with the clay we have.
My apologies. I do not mean to sound ungrateful.
Quite all right. I was much the same at your age. You'll grow out of it.
And if I do not? If I refuse?
Then you'll likely wind up dead. Here we are. Speak with the harbor master and he'll see you home.
Thank you for everything, Sam. I promise one day to repay the favor.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Like this.
All right. So we have the frontier, or we have the homestead. The irony is, Achilles actually left us in Boston, so it's not like, you know, he was waiting for us. But, he thought, you know what, I'll leave Connor, he'll be fine on his own. I have good judgment on this. Although then again, I like to think he probably almost thought, nah, you're gonna get wrecked out there. Right, you got some explaining to do, old man.
Welcome back.
You left me in Boston.
The training we've done here is all well and good, but experience is a better teacher by far.
What of my father?
Into the wind, I'm afraid.
We have to find him.
And we will, after the house has been repaired.
But he's out there plotting who knows what.
And what would you do when you found him? If you found him? You're a boy with a few months of training. He's a man, full-grown, who spent decades honing his skills. If you're going to stand a chance against the Templars, you're going to need these. Go on before I change my mind.
You, sir, please, help! He's going to die!
Who?
Who?
There's no time! Please, come! Down there! He's just passed under the bridge!
Someone! Help!
Oh God.
Help me! Please!
Don't worry, I'm coming.
Someone! Help! Someone! Help! Help me! Please! Help me! Please!
I don't want to leave the wolf behind, but I have to.
Someone! Help! Help me! Please!
Nah. Alright, well I'm going to have to stop this video because I've got to do stuff, so I'll be back in a moment.